in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. And his first pass is incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Procise. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings us 3rd down and 9.
Lady! Mike's 54! Who that?
Alert!
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check. Fresno!
Hey, alert! I'll go special! Check.
Slam!
Gun.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his target, that's more. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
I'll go special!
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Flare! Mike's 5'4". So we got man.
I'll go special! One flat!
Play action, it's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Check.
Watch the twist.
Be alert. Run pass.
Undercrunch. Hey, switch gears.
Throwing is Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
It's our time, guys. It's our time. Hold up. Sponge. No. Check. Check 37. Check 37. Kill.
19.
Check. Watch the ship.
Hey, 0. 19. 14. Hey, 0.
He's crashing.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check. Lucky.
Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Check. Watch 54. I don't even know why this team showed up.
A 2nd down carry for Procise. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Kill.
Booster team. Zebra.
Wide. Get wide. Check 3.
One left. Good job right there. Alert 3.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Don't get nervous.
Zebra. Good job right there.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike.
Go.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. We're scoreless after 1.
Check. Watch 54. Nice, sweetheart.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
SOS.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Watch the safety.
Listen.
Play action. Now Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
Check 3. Switch. Hey.
Run left.
Check 24.
Booster team.
Deuce. Check 52. Switch.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
Alert.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
He's coming. We got double up. Check safety. Check 26. Check nickel.
On second down now, it's Carson, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Boston Scott, his first carry. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
56.
On second down, it's Scott. He'll have a first down past the 40 and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Well, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print, I'm going to... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
54, Mike, 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Check 50, check 50. Joker.
Alert.
Watch safety creeping. Safety.
Guys, listen. Orbit.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. He hits his running back, Brosize. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
25, check 25. Shift. Check 90.
12.
Check.
We're up for signal. Gun.
Move. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
One left.
Now Wilson on first down. It's caught, Lockett. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Go down. Go 14.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Go. 19.
54's Mike. Check. Go.
Tyler Lockett, the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 70 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Now they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny. 46 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short.
That's it, baby.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here or an inability to put any points up. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing his Wentz. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
Let's go, baby.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 15-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Left pass.
Again they run, again it's Procise. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Rush in. Right left. Yeah, right there. 54 miles.
Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Derek Barnett drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal, Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott, 64 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer. Shotgun now for Wentz. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Able to slither by. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Listen. Hey, alert. Still guys, 4 down. Oh, Trot. You gotta get that.
On first down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, his second sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Check 50. Check 31. Hey. Bang. He's checking. Crash. Switch.
Again, it's Penny. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Left. Here we go. Go.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks 45-yard line.
They go again with Scott. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Pull it high. Here, shoot.
On first down, Scott. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 41 yards, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a 2-point conversion.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
At the 26-yard line.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 36, 36. Whip, 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 whip. 12, 12, 12.
Now it's Carson. And an alley to run. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.